in my track jumpsuit for this video. I'm not gonna say what. I'm gonna come down here, just talk, let's talk. Alright, my name is Lajjsabat, the genius, the creature, the fandom, all of that. This is like, this whole situationship, I bet y'all like, why the fuck does this nigga have a vlog or an episode or whatever the fuck this is? This is really just so people can get how I am. I'm really a fucking crackhead. Like, I'm like, that's what we're gonna start at. Like, everything is just everywhere. Like, my head is everywhere. My conversations are everywhere. So this is like kind of what this is, guys. You get a look into how it is with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we here. Everybody, when I dropped Trunks, they were like, who is Trunks? Who is Trunks? Who is Trunks? And you never watched fucking Dragon Ball Z before, nigga? That's the nigga that was time traveling and shit, Vegeta's son. So I was like, so boom. If I call myself Trunks, because when I was like 9 and shit, Trunks was my favorite anime character. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely This nigga is extra as fuck, because why the fuck you got to get dressed up and I look like somebody's fucking coach?
I was always wearing this.
This is my older brother. You can see the family resemblance. Yeah, you know, this all looks from me.
I'm an Arab.
Okay, that's.
I'm not an Arab. Got nigga here.
Nothing wrong with Arab.
But I'm the videographer. I'm Blue Shoot. I go by Blue Shoots. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter.
Come up, and we about to fucking come up. Okay, so we about to finish back to talking what I was talking about. So we gotta tell them about Trunks.
Oh yeah.
And Trunks, we recently shot Trunks, and Trunks is my first like song off of my mixtape and everything, and that's like my little alter ego and stuff. My first alter ego is a Phantom, and I was like, I'm gonna switch it up with this one because I really fuck with the anime scene and all that shit. So I was like, I'm gonna do Trunks, and that's gonna be my alter ego and shit. So it's like, when I'm in my Trunks bag, I'm doing the melodic shit. When I'm a Phantom, I'm rapping and all that shit. And then we gotta find one more alter ego for when I started like really like singing and shit.
Time out. Listen, this nigga wore green socks to the green screen shoot.
Nigga, you showing all my fucking like this not even my socks.
You wore green socks to the green screen shoot.
You gotta come safe. If you come on a green screen, strong as fucking be like, damn, Wayne came out, and then a couple years later, Lajjsabat came out and was really on this shit. And I'm gonna be like, that's gonna be me. This crackheaded ass motherfucker is gonna be that fucking nigga. Y'all can get ready for that shit. Oh, one thing about me, I really fucks with the early 2000s style. Like, I'm not even on the same wave as these niggas. Like, I be watching like old early 2000s videos of like Aaliyah, Wayne. I'm really inspired by the Come Up DVD and like the Y2K style, everything, like just everything about that early scene. Because when I was young, I was very like present and shit. So around that time, I was really influenced a lot by that. So now when I grow up and see a lot of this shit, now it's kind of, you got to grow up with the times and everything. But now I want to come into my own. So this is something that really is embedded type shit. So now I want to be a fucking pimp daddy. What got me into rapping, bro? I got a story about that actually. Okay, so after I won state in 2018, so we were on the bus. Actually, no, this is like after the fucking game and all that shit. And we was in the car and we were freestyling shit. We usually freestyle after every game, but most of my freestyles was like, they was whatever. But I really had went off one time and everybody was like, bro, you should rap. You should really rap. You should rap. And then me, it was really going to my head. So I was like, I'm gonna go off one more time for these niggas, and I'm gonna be like, if they say something, I'm really gonna take this shit serious for I didn't wanna play football. So I was like, I'm about to start rapping, and then I remember that bitch. I was like, I'm gonna write this bitch down, and I'm gonna freestyle it. I'm gonna be like, if they fuck with that shit, I'm really gonna like, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of that small ass town I was in. And I had moved to New Orleans, and that's where I'm really like from. That's my people from my dad from the Nightwood, my mom from the Nightwood. My dad in Angola, my mom passed away, but that's where most of my people from, like all my daddy people, all my mom people and shit. And I got a lot of people everywhere else, but that's where I started my shit at. I went over there, I like kind of just like started my first tape and everything. I was going off studio time off of just like a 9-to-5 job. Like I was getting like buku studio time, and I had made it up to about 11 songs, and my first tape was called Phantom Fiction, and that was like me coming into my own and saying like, yeah, I'm a Phantom, like in the 10th grade, I was talking to this one female and we just stopped talking, and it was really just me like ghosting. I was like nice to like avoid her and shit at school. So somebody was like, bro, you just went Phantom Ghost, and I was like Danny Phantom, like, and then they was like, yeah, and I'm like, and that just stuck in my head. And I remember I started rapping like, I'm gonna call myself the Phantom. That's gonna be hard, and I just took that shit and I ran with it. And I'm like, now I'm trying to branch that shit out and make it bigger than what it is, you know? So that's how I started rapping. I mean, with me, it's like, okay, I just wanted to start off with that first because I was just trying to tear myself apart from everybody else. Like, I didn't want to come out just making like the same type of, you know, like I can do what everybody else is doing, but it's like you want to cut yourself apart. And I already was like, when I first was listening to music, we used to listen to Breaking Benjamin, Fall Out Boy, like all these different rock bands and stuff. Everybody used to be like, niggas, what's wrong with you? Like, why you not listening to this? Like, I would listen to rap music, but I used to listen to a lot of other different shit too. So I was like, damn. So if like I want to rap, I'm gonna tear myself away from everybody else and be like, I'm my own person type shit, you know? But me, I got a lot of different inspirations. Like, my favorite artist is Andre 3000. That's my favorite artist. Then number 2 is Caine. And then I got Michael Jackson's not number 3. Michael Jackson is a whole league of his own. Like, that's the blueprint. That's the blueprint. That's like really my favorite like person. And Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Busta Rhymes. And then I got like R&B influences and all that stuff too. Where I see myself in 5 years, I would have had dropped this EP, this mixtape, an album. I would have got nominated for about, you said 5 years from now. Wait, I would have dropped the album, probably dropped the second album. I would have got nominated for a couple awards. I got all this shit written down because with me, like, you gotta really manifest shit. Like, I really write down the shit I want to do, like the goals and all that shit that I want to do. Not all the time, but like when I really have something I'm focused on, I'll write that shit down because the way my head is, it'd be everywhere. 1 minute I'm focused on this, 1 minute I'm focused on that. Like, for instance, forgot I was drinking this. My head be everywhere, so it's like, I really gotta ground myself by just writing shit down and everything. And that's why I really fuck with music and rap and everything, because I can sit there and I can write my story or write the type of vibe I'm feeling and all that shit on a fucking piece of paper, and I'm not gonna forget it. I'm like fucking Dory from Finding Nemo. I would forget about something like that quick. Like, I got like short-term memory loss, but not for real. But for real though, like, I really do got that shit. Alright, this is Lajjsabat on the come up on the first episode. On the next episode, we're gonna get into some things for real. Like, we're gonna really probably go to the studio, get this. Yachty got this In the Coffin freestyle, and I'm about to hop on that bitch. So next time you see me on Lajj Come Up episode, is gonna be doing that because I'm about to hop on that for real. So peace, good luck, Charlie. That's what we about to say. This is what we gonna do for every episode. I'm gonna be like, good luck, Charlie, and I'm gonna just exit that bitch out. So, hey, good luck, Charlie.